My colleague, Mr. Arrington from Texas, apologized on behalf of the federal government for letting small businesses down. Um, I echo that sentiment, but also it makes absolutely no sense why the majority has not moved this bill. I look at everything through the lens of job creation. And when you have this burden on you, ultimately it is going to cost Americans jobs. And my colleagues tend to look at everything strictly from a profitability standpoint. I look at this from a job creation standpoint. I'm going to give you an example of a small business in my district that has been profoundly affected by this. We got a little company called NACO LLC. They are in Peachtree City, Georgia. Very small, innovative company that's created about 30 new high-paying jobs in the state of Georgia. And they have chosen in their manufacturing process to use a supplier based in India, partly because of the quality, partly because of the excellent reputation of the supplier, partly because India is a democracy, and partly, they want the freedom to choose the supplier that's best for them to produce the best product. So when the miscellaneous tariffs bill and GSP went away, all of a sudden this cuts deeply into their profits and free cash flow, so they're not able to innovate as much. Literally, when you look at it cutting out of a small business several $100,000, that profoundly affects the company's ability to continue to invest in its facilities and its people. And so, it makes no sense to me why we haven't addressed this issue. And I would like to just applaud our ranking member Brady and a subcommittee ranker Vern Buchanan for their efforts on this with the Trade Preferences and American Manufacturing Competitiveness Bill. So we're proud to sign on to this thing. We appreciate very much their leadership in this, and we understand the impact that this is having on not only your businesses, but literally thousands of businesses in each of our districts. And again, I'll go back to it. We want our companies to be competitive. We want America to be competitive. And we want the constituents that we represent to have access to really solid, good paying jobs. And losing these jobs to foreign competitors, to me, is not an option. So we stand ready to look forward to our Democrat colleagues bringing forth this bill so that we can address this important issue. And with that, Mr. Buchanan, I will yield back.